Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing on this beautiful autumn day? I am feeling super well and I'm actually feeling really, really good at the moment. I've just started taking vitamin D3, high strength doses. And yeah, I'm definitely noticing the difference because I do tend to spend a lot of time indoors with working from home. And for anyone that lives in the UK, you'll know that most of the time the weather's not that great. So yeah, I definitely thought I needed to give myself a little boost. So I just started taking it 3 days ago and I'm already feeling the benefits. So for any of you that are feeling a bit like glum and a bit like, ugh, because actually vitamin D3, surprisingly, it helps the serotonin go from your gut, which is where 90% of it is created, through the vagus nerve to the brain. So for you to actually feel in a great mood and things like that, vitamin D3 is a really great thing to take. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But the thing that I wanted to share with you today is not vitamins or minerals, it is this bad boy. So I've been reading this almost daily since 2018, and it's been so transformative in my life that I wanted to share it with you. I didn't create this. This is actually taken from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, which is one of my favorite books ever. And what this does is it helps you to gain your inner confidence and to actually understand that you can do anything that you put your mind to. So I'm going to read it out to you, and then I'm going to put a separate image next to this video of what it looks like. So maybe you can write it out yourself, maybe take a screenshot of it and print it off, whatever you want to do. But this, if you repeat it often enough, you will eventually start to believe the words that are in it, and it will start to seek outward expression in your environment, and you will start to see things turning around within regards to your work life, your family life, your health, how you interact with people on a day-to-day basis, how you feel about other people and other people's opinions, how chilled you are about whether you're where you want to be or not. You'll just feel like, oh, it's okay, I'm in the flow, everything's got perfect divine timing, and it's all good. So this, if repeated often enough, will give you that sense of self-confidence. So let's get to it. Number one, you can repeat after me as well if you want to. Why not? I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my divine, definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand, say it with conviction, say it like you mean it, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. And I here and now promise to render such action. Second, I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in an outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into the physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes every single day upon the task of thinking of the person I wish to become. Therefore, creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Number third, I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, repetition, subliminal messaging, all that good stuff, they call it auto-suggestion. I know through the principle of auto-suggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek outward expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I will devote 10 minutes every day demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Fourth, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will never stop trying until I have developed the sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Fifth, I fully realize that no wealth, this is a good one, that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to myself the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because of my willingness to serve others. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. All humanity. Because I know that any negative attitude that I have towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to my memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full faith that it will gradually influence my thoughts and my actions so that I will become a self-reliant and successful person. Love it. So let's just unpack that a little bit before we jump off. Number one, I know that I have the ability to achieve anything that I want to in my life. And therefore, if you know that, you're going to demand of yourself persistent, continuous action, because you can't get anything in life without action. Okay? The law of attraction even has that word in it. Action. It's a misconception when people think, oh, I can just think of what I want and it's going to land in my lap. I mean, when have you ever, known anybody to get anything without working towards its attainment? So action, even if it's only small action, that momentum will give you little results, which will therefore help you with your faith in yourself. And then you'll see more results, and it's just a spiral of momentum, shall we say. Second, that you realize that the dominating thoughts, the thoughts that you have most often through the day, they're going to reproduce themselves in your life and show up in your environment as circumstances, okay? So therefore, you need to spend time, 30 minutes a day. Most people won't do 30 minutes, but at least do something, right? 30 minutes a day upon thinking of the person I want to become. What does that person look like? How does that person act? How does that person show up in their life? Instead of thinking of all the things that you feel is wrong with yourself, think about who you want to become. And just by feeling that in the now moment, you'll attract more of that to you. Very key. So third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion, so we just described what autosuggestion is, repeating this every day is a form of autosuggestion, okay? Any desire that you persistently hold in your mind, but it's got to be backed up by faith and feeling, okay? That is what will magnetize it, okay? Just thinking about it doesn't do nothing, okay? Law of attraction only works with feeling and faith. Very important. That the desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. What does that mean? It means eventually the universe will conspire and you'll get prompted with divine guidance to take action that you may not even know where that action will lead, but you'll be able to connect the dots looking back. Once you get to where you want to be, you'll look back and go, oh God, yeah, like if I hadn't have done that, then I wouldn't have met him and she would never have said that and I wouldn't have joined that class and done da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so some practical means of attaining the object back of it, that's what that means, okay? The universe will eventually start to conspire to bring the practical, tangible results to you from the images you're holding in your mind. It's awesome stuff. Fourth, that you've clearly written down your definite chief aim. Come on, guys, how many people are following law of attraction principles but haven't even got their own goals written down? Once you put pen to paper, you're telling the universe, look, we're serious. This is what we want, okay? And the more you say what you want out loud and use your spelling and your voice and the vibration of sound, the quicker you're going to see results show up in your life, okay? And then last one, I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth, justice, and therefore I'll engage in no transaction which does not benefit all who it affects. Okay, and it carries on with that line of information. That basically means you cannot get anything without giving of yourself as well. Okay. So many of us say, okay, yeah, I'll give more when I get more, or I'll be better when other people are better to me. And we've got this kind of selfish mentality of always wanting the other person to go first, always wanting the environment to give to us first. But it's backwards to how you're actually going to achieve your success. Okay. Also, you cannot undercut people, lie to people. There are some people who do seem, it always seems like, oh yeah, they get ahead and they're not very nice people. They're working with different vibrations of energy that we're not going to go into on this call, but it's demonic in nature, and a lot of the time that's who they're being ruled by. If you look in the Bible, it will tell you that we are a fallen race and that the prince of this world is Satan. Okay, so some people are using that side of things and getting ahead. Like you see it all in the music industry in LA and Hollywood and all that bullshit. But for most of us, if you put negative karma out there, you're gonna get it back in the, well, tenfold usually. Okay, so whatever you put out will come back. It's cliche, but it's true. Give more, be more, love more, and all that will come back tenfold to you. Maybe not from the people you give it to, but it will definitely come back. Okay, and then you've got to sign, because when you sign, you're committing, again, telling your subconscious we're serious. So this is the self-confidence formula from Think and Grow Rich. I am going to take a screenshot of, or a picture of this and put it in there, and you can do what you will with it. But I have definitely noticed massive difference in my confidence when I have said this out loud with full faith and belief in myself. So I hope you like it.